in a charming little town nestled among rolling green hills, lived a boy named Leo. His house was warm and filled with the scent of his mom's baking, and his dad was always ready for a game of catch in their big, leafy backyard. His little sister Mia had a laugh that could brighten the greyest day. It was, by all accounts, a perfect life. But Leo was barely there. His world had shrunk to the glowing screen of his tablet. Once Leo was a star student, his hand always the first in the air. He loved exploring the woods behind his house and building epic forts with his friends. But now his grades were slipping and his friends stopped coming around. His eyes, once bright with curiosity, were now dull and tired, fixed on the endless stream of videos and games. His mum would call him for dinner, her voice tinged with worry, but Leo would just mumble. In a minute, that minute would stretch into an hour. His parents tried everything. They set time limits, which he cleverly bypassed. They hid the tablet, but he always found it. They saw their vibrant, happy boy fading away, replaced by a grumpy, isolated shadow. The laughter in their home began to quiet down, replaced by a heavy silence. One afternoon, Leo's dad sat down beside him, not with a lecture, but with an old, dusty photo album. He pointed to a picture of a younger Leo, grinning from ear to ear, holding up a wobbly birdhouse he'd built. "I miss this guy," his dad said softly. "The one who built things, who explored, who laughed with his sister." Leo looked at the picture, then at his reflection in the dark screen of his tablet. He saw the dark circles under his eyes, the slump in his shoulders. For the first time in a long time, he really saw himself. That evening, a huge thunderstorm knocked out the power. The house went dark, and all the screens went blank. At first, Leo felt a wave of panic. But then, Mia brought out some candles, and their warm glow filled the living room. His mum suggested they tell stories. His dad started with a silly tale about a clumsy knight, and soon the whole family was roaring with laughter. Leo found himself telling a story too, about a space adventurer, and Mia listened with wide-eyed wonder. In the flickering candlelight, Leo felt something he hadn't felt in months, a real connection. It wasn't through a screen or a headset. It was real, warm, and right there in the room with him. When the power came back on, his tablet lit up, but for the first time, Leo ignored it. He was too busy winning a game of charades against his dad. The next day, Leo left his tablet on his desk and went outside. The sun felt warm on his skin, and the air smelled fresh and clean. He found the old birdhouse weathered and worn and decided to fix it. His dad joined him, and they worked together, talking and laughing. Later, he taught Mia how to ride her bike without training wheels. The journey back wasn't easy, but Leo wasn't alone. He rediscovered the joy of a good book, the thrill of a bike ride, and the comfort of his family's love. The digital world was still there, but now it was just a small part of his much bigger, brighter, real world. Thanks for watching.